So my name's Dylan Kay. I live in Auckland, New Zealand. So when I moved to Auckland, I left behind a lot of teaching that I'd done in the UK, and realised very quickly that building up a new teaching business from scratch was going to be a lot harder than I thought in a new country. So I started looking around for different ways of making that process a lot easier, and in doing that stumbled across something which I hadn't been aware of, but that has just totally changed everything I do. I mean, I still consider myself, at the time I didn't think this, but I consider myself very fortunate that I did leave behind everything from the UK, because I probably wouldn't have sought out the program otherwise. There really wasn't anyone else doing anything like what Tom Hess is doing, and as far as I'm aware there still isn't. And when I discovered the teaching program, I discovered Tom Hess talking about what he does in a video on YouTube, I think, and it made a lot of sense, even though it was a lot of stuff that I'd never considered before. But it seemed, although it was new material and it was a new way of doing things, it was likely to be way better than what I'd done before. I hesitated initially to join the program. I'd not heard of anything like this before, and I wasn't sure whether it was going to be the right thing for me. The thing that really convinced me was pretty much immediately upon signing up, the amount of material that I received that was above and beyond anything I would have imagined it would have been. The content that I received in the first month and the concepts just surpassed everything I'd imagined about the whole thing. I'd initially thought, I'll give it a try and see what happens, and just immediately realised I'd done the right thing. Yeah, since starting the Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle, I've been able to teach more students and help them better, particularly the training aspect of things. I mean, this is, rather than just giving people material and sending them away to go and work on it, actually being able to sit with them and help them through material and help them through the problems that they're having in front of me has made an absolute, it's just night and day, really. I mean, I look back at the way I used to teach, and I can't believe the difference, really. Students have progressed quicker, they enjoy the lessons more, I enjoy teaching more. The whole thing is just a lot more fun and a lot more effective. Before joining the Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle, I didn't have a business. I was working for other people. I had a teaching job, effectively, and there was no real way of growing it. I was maxed out in terms of time, available spaces. Even within the first month of joining the program, that was a huge revelation to me, that what I was actually doing was running a business, not a job, and just that mental switch changed everything almost overnight. I mean, I just never thought of it like that. So joining the Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle has meant that I've got a business that I can grow, I can help more people, I can earn more money, it's scalable, I can keep building it, and it's just been a lot more fun. I was prepared to give up on teaching before this, but it's motivating for both me and the students and the staff that I have working for me. I feel the whole thing has just developed momentum and continues to develop that momentum. Before joining Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle, I was stressed out with teaching. There was clearly a ceiling to the amount of income I was going to earn, because I was working as many hours as I could and not really getting anywhere. Having joined the program, it's changed everything, just my whole conception of what it was possible to earn teaching guitar. um, has changed, and really now the sky's the limit. You know, I can see myself continuing to build the school as much as I want. But it's given me more free time with my family. It's allowing me now to spend more time with my playing, which I wasn't doing because I was teaching too much. And the business now is at a point where I have freedom to do other things, whether that means take time off, you know, to go on holiday, or to come here for the events, or, you know, it's just given me a life that I never imagined I would have from teaching guitar. I just always imagined I'd be kind of scuffling about, doing bits here and there, you know, and that, you know, no real hope for retirement, or, you know, I was just going to keep doing that forever, basically. So it's a completely different world now. I think a lot of people who were in the position that I was in would feel stuck, really, where they were, and imagine that there wasn't really any way out. So the idea of investing money in something like the Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle, it might not even cross their mind that this could, you know, result in what it does result for most of the teachers in this program. I've discovered that just in terms of my teaching, my ability to teach students has increased beyond recognition. I feel far more relaxed about teaching. I enjoy the process more. I'm able to earn more money than I imagined I would from teaching. So on kind of every level, really, from, you know, the teaching side through to, you know, being able to earn enough money to do the things that you want to do, whether they're musical or outside of music. I think, you know, even giving it a go and saying, well, okay, I'll give it a go for a few months and see what happens, I think you would see results immediately, and it'll just transform the whole way you view your teaching and the business side of it. I don't think I'd have achieved anywhere near what I have achieved without the support and inspiration of the other teachers in the Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle. What's fantastic about the program is how well you get to know these people, how free they are with their advice, and being able to help other teachers as well on the forum or in person is incredibly valuable, you know, for me as well, in terms of learning to think better and solve the problems that, you know, we're all dealing with. So that has been one of the most fantastic things about the Elite Guitar Teachers Inner Circle, just the support and seeing, you know, what other people have achieved definitely motivates you to, you know, work even harder than you are. The forum is utterly unique as far as I'm aware. On the internet, it's an incredibly positive place. People are prepared to open up and really, you know, explain what they're going through, ask for help. So in helping other people, that's enormously important for your own growth as a teacher, and just being able to think through problems. There are some incredible minds on the forum, people with an enormous amount of experience that I don't believe you'd find anywhere else in the guitar teaching world. And being able to ask advice and not just being given the answer. Very often the more experienced members will take you through the thought process involved in solving the problem, so that you develop way more skills in that area rather than just asking for a solution and it being given to you on a plate. So I think that's an enormously important